Hey guys, I am back, and it is a quiet moment in the shop, and you know how rarely that happens, so I gotta take advantage of it. We are working on a lot of cool stuff here. I wish I could tell you about it, but when you're working directly with companies sometimes on projects, you can't talk about it until after it's out there and stuff's being sold. But cool stuff is coming to all of you soon. I guess that's all I can say. But anyway, I've got a new knife direct from Kubey. So I'm pretty excited. You guys know how I feel about Kubey. I love Kubey. I stand behind the Kubey name 100%. And anytime they want to share something with me to share with you guys, I'm all excited. Today we're going to be looking at the KU179, which is in Kubey's kind of newer, higher end line. You can tell from the bigger box, which means it has one of those cool, fluffy cases in there. I'm pretty sure you can buy just this case now too. They offer it. It's a Teflon in there and everything. Keep your knives really nice. So I had this cool knife I was going to do unboxing with, but I don't even need to do anything with it. I had just a long time ago on my channel, I had modified an old Spyderco military to suit my needs with the wave opening, and did a little regrind on the blade for some finer control of the tip, put some jimping in it and everything. Put a little dimple in there for a more comfortable grip, and I just redid it in the shop with some hydrographics on the scale and some Cerakote on the blade and all that. And so I was going to show this off. I'm still showing it off. Look, I still managed to show it off. Look at my fancy knife. Yay. I just worked on this in the shop though, repositioned the clip for tip up and everything. So here it is. Yay. Anyway, let's get into this. So inside, of course, you've got your Kubey knife with your certificate and your congratulations and Kubey contact stuff. You've got your Kubey cleaning cloth, and we'll put that down on this table here. So all sorts of stuff touch this table here. Again, comes in a very nice padded Kubey Teflon case, and ooh, look at that knife. Carbon fiber, titanium. Do not eat. Oh, I do get to use my fancy knife. Yay. Wow, so first impressions. Light, very slim. Gorgeous carbon fiber. Perfectly centered blade as always. Fit and finish is phenomenal. Inset steel liners. Beautifully done clip. Beautiful backspacer. The carbon fiber is finished, gorgeous, but it also has a nice texture. You can feel it. It's very slim. Slim in both width and height there. Not going to take a lot of space in your pocket. Not a deep carry clip, but still a very nice one. I mean, artistic touch. Beautiful blue ano. A little lanyard hole there. Again, the lightweight. Wow, that is beautiful carbon fiber. It's finished really nicely, and if you wanted to, I'm not saying you have to, but if you wanted to, you could even buff that out yourself a little bit for like a really super polished look, but the way it's finished, it gives you some grip. You really get a good hold of this knife. It's just awesome. Simply awesome. So I guess let's not waste any time. Oh my god. Beautiful action. Look at that blade. So liner lock, nice jimping on the liner. Get your finger on it very easily. So let's do push button. Oh, this is not a push button flipper at all. No. Well, right there at the end a little bit. But this is more of a light switch. And it's a very forceful light switch. You are going to flip this thing with just a little bit of pressure there. I'm going to wipe down the blade just a little bit. Got some oils and stuff from packing. It is a carbon steel, so kind of expect that. Look at the satin finish on that baby. I love Kubey. Yes, this is part of their higher end lineup. A little bit more expensive than some of the traditional older Kubeys, but still, for the price you're paying, you're getting a phenomenal piece of cutlery there. So Let's talk about comfort. Again, that good, solid, what I like to call the 2-finger lock. With just 2 fingers, this knife is in your hand. I mean, it is not going anywhere. So, nice choil right there. The jimping on the lock really helps you to hold on to that. Now, there's no jimping on the upper surface, which I like. I like jimping on top to lock your thumb in there. But still, your 2 fingers lock you in there, and then the rest of the hand just wraps around nicely. Like I said, very slim knife. Nice sculpting though on the handle, nice shape. Get a really good hold on it. A little small for people with really big hands, but just enough. You can see just a little bit sticking out, and I have pretty large hands. Very skinny though, but for that kind of gentleman's carry look, that very refined look, I think it goes with it. It is, and wow, just a really beautiful knife. That liner though, that liner lock, it is, the jimping on there is fairly, you know, aggressive. This might not be the one you want to sit and play with over and over and over. That, your thumb, it grabs your thumb pretty good. And, yeah, you feel that jimping. But to its credit, it grabs your thumb. There's no slipping off of it. I just don't know if this is the kind of one you want to flip open and close over and over and over because of the way it grabs your thumb. So very positive control over it. Did you hear that action? Listen to that snap. Great. So let me get set up with paper and 550 cord. Oh, I love Kubey. They do not skimp on quality at all. Do you see this little guy that just, this little curly Q right here? Just these little, I love Kubey. Let's do our pull through. No effort at all. I mean, nothing. And the slice, I don't really need a chance to move the blade. It'll just, we'll do that in slow-mo too. See if you can see the point where it cuts. It just goes right through. They really give you more knife than you pay for. They honestly do. Before, some of the really, you know, big names that you really hear about, of the really well-made Chinese knives, you know, were really popular, I had a Kubey in my hand. So, I will be happy to keep showing you some of the cool advancements from Kubey and some of the really nice products they have to offer. I honestly, I don't understand. Well, for a long time, you know, they made knives with kind of lower cost materials and stuff, and they kept prices really low, where some of the other companies jumped right into that higher end market, and Kubey is now getting into that higher end market. I think that's why they're not as well known and not thought of in that same kind of bracket, but they're really stepping up their game. If you like it, you know, now that you guys have been pushing me to do it, I have the Amazon influencer page up and running. It's still very much a work in progress, but you can find this knife on there. Almost every knife I've ever reviewed, almost, is on there. So you can find this under Video Reviewed Knives. It will be one of the most recent knives up there. You can find a link to my Amazon page right in the video description. Just go right on there, click on Video Reviewed Knives, and you'll find this little guy right there, along with so many of the other things that I reviewed in different categories, or just things that I really like to use myself. So check that out. And if you're going to spend some money on Amazon anyway, why not click some of the links there? So anyway, what do you guys think of this? Carbon fiber is such a nice material. Change from G10, you know, change from the standard, you know, steel and titanium handles. It looks really nice. You guys like it? Don't like it? Want one? What do you think? I personally am a fan. I think I'm going to start carrying this around. I mean, I always, whenever I review a knife, carry it around just to get a better sense of it and see if there's anything I want to report back to you guys. But I think this one is probably going to have to find a place in my EDC rotation, because I really, really like. You know, we didn't test let's test it real quick. Take a look at the lockup. Okay. Seem to move at all. No stickiness there. Blade still centered. Still locks up nice and strong. Still functions good. Okay, we forgot about that. All right, so there we go. All right, guys, make sure that you get your entries. If you haven't checked out the big giveaway contest video, there'll be a link to that in the video description as well. No rush getting your entries in. You can still watch that video a few times and kind of see where everybody else is putting their stuff. You got a few more weeks to enter. Just be aware that, 139 items to win. Thank you again, Kubey, for supplying this gorgeous knife to look at. Hopefully we'll be seeing more and more from them because they are awesome. But you guys are all totally awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are really what makes this channel happen. So thank you all. And I'll be back again real soon.